We were very fortunate to have Eula Mae in our lives when everyone was growing up because she took a genuine interest in the family. And it's fun to remember how she would tell me that when she'd put Tom down for a nap, but he'd immediately stand up and look out the window until she came in and whacked him and put him back down again. Now, she reminded him of this when we were all at Grandma Frances' funeral, and Tom was towering over her at his height, but she still liked to remember those days. And then she had a very special concern for Jim, and she had said that if anything ever happened to him, well, in the first place, it would be our fault, and in the second place, she would not be with us any longer, that she would not be able to come to our home if Jim were not there. She was very protective of Jim, and she worked as long as her health permitted, and finally she had to leave, but we continued to see her. We'd go over and visit her, and her husband Tucker kept in touch and kept us informed of her progress, and he just kept in touch and showed his interest. So we're very grateful that Eula Mae was a part of our lives. Edie, her husband said, well, she wasn't working, so there was no reason for her to have help. I mean, she had 3 young children, but since he wasn't working outside of the home, there was no reason why she needed help. And I had several friends whose husbands who were probably better off than we were financially, but Dad always encouraged me to have help and whatever I needed, and especially so that I would have some freedom to get out and not have to cart 4 children everywhere I went. And we would go over and visit Eula Mae in her home. When she was, I know she had diabetes, and I think she had some other complication. I had no idea how old she was when she left us. I know she worked as long as she could, and then her health just, we never had anybody else to help us, as capable as she was. She came twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Officially, she was hired as a cleaning lady, but she was anything but. She was a Southern mammy that took care of the children. She did much more with the children than she did with the house. That's the way we wanted it to be, because when I was free to run errands and do whatever I needed to do on Tuesdays and Fridays.